Hello everyone, this is Kazo here with another Wi-Fi battle. This one is against Frazzel. He leads off with a Jolteon, and I lead off with a Scarfed Gengar, and I go with Hypnosis, and it hits, and then I switch out to Settlements, and he switches out to his Jolteon also to Mamoswine. So that kind of sucked, so I had to switch out to Scizor because I know Ice Shard is coming, and he hits me with an Earthquake while I go for a U-turn. And the Earthquake did a good chunk and also U-turn as well. So I go to Celebi because I know I could take an Ice Shard or an Earthquake or whatever he throws at me, and I can finish him off with a Grass Knot. So he hit the Ice Shard, did about a quarter, and hit with the Grass Knot, and it takes out the Mamoswine. So now he sends out Infernape, and predicting either like Flamethrower or Fire Blast, I go to Melodic, and he sets up a Substitute. So now I go to set up Light Screen to try to negate the amount of damage he will do to me with Grass Knot, and he sets up a Nasty Plot. So with Light Screen and Nasty Plot both up, it's about a quarter a hit. So I just go with Surf, and he decides to sub again. So I go with another Surf, and he subs again, and I Surf again. But this time he gets a Select Berry boost, and I guess he wasn't paying attention or something because he goes to do a fourth Substitute. But since it got Select Berry boost off the third sub, the fourth sub was going to fail because there's not enough hit points left. So it failed, and my Surf finishes it off. So now he sends in a Ready Steel, and predicting either an Earthquake or like an explosion or something, I went to Gengar, and he goes for Toxic, which is Gengar is also immune to. So then I trick my Scarf onto it, and it hits me with Thunder. So now I decide to switch to Swampert because I know he's stuck on Thunder, and he switches out while I go for Stealth Rocks. And he yawns me while I roar him out, and then since Ready Steel came in, I decided to just Earthquake because I wanted to get the damage on it, and that I can just wake him up later with Celebi with Heal Bell, but he decides to Toxic whatever I switch to, predicting me switching out from Yawn, and that prevents me from falling asleep. So now, knowing that he was stuck on Toxic, I roared, and then he switched to Uixie, which roared out to Feraligatr. So now I'm just going with Earthquake because I just want to get some damage on the Gator. And he is a Dragon Dance Gator, so he Dragon Dances, and he gets hit with the Earthquake, and it's about half of his life, but not quite, so it's going to be a 3-hit KO after leftovers and stuff. So I go with another Earthquake, and he hits me with a Waterfall this time, which does like a nice little chunk. And now he's gets Earthquaked, and then now after Toxic damage and knowing with Torrent up, I know I'm not going to survive another Waterfall, so I just switch out and go to Celebi, and he hits with the Waterfall, and with Stab, Torrent, and not very effective. It's pretty much the same as non-stabbed super effective Ice Punch. So I stayed in knowing I will survive the Ice Punch, and I did, but I get hit with, or not get hit, but I get frozen, which kind of sucked because I was going to hit him with a Grass Knot, which will most likely take him out. So now I go to Melodic to resist his Ice Punch, but he actually goes for a Waterfall this time, which did a little bit more damage than Ice Punch would would have, but yeah. So now he crunches while I try to go with a surf, and it did a lot, but surf didn't do much at all though. So he goes for another crunch, and I just stay in because I don't want anything. Because I was gonna switch to a Scizor, and I don't think Scizor would survive a crunch, so I just waited until Melodic fainted. Now I go to Scizor and I hit him with a bullet punch, but he survives with like 1 hit point and takes out Scizor with crunch or waterfall. So now I'm pretty much got nothing left to do, so I just go to Gengar, and he one hit KOs with crunch. And then now I go to Swamperts, and he 1-hit KOs with Waterfall. Or doesn't 1-hit KO, he just KOs with Waterfall. And now I go to Celebi, and he KOs with Crunch. And now I go to Salamence, and he 1-hit KOs with Ice Punch. So yeah, that was a pretty good battle until the freeze hacks. Good game, Frazzel. Hope you all enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you next time.